Hello my friends, welcome back to the Special Forces mod for Legacy of the Void. Before we head over to Shakoros, we're going to grab some upgrades. I think now that we have these passive systems, I like the passives the best right here. But we can definitely grab the attack range +1 on our ranged warriors that warp in. Check out the War Council. And get... You know what? We're going IR for now. Until we get... Let's go just themed the entire time. Like, one time we'll go all Ire, one time we'll go all Shakoros, all Nerazim, blah, blah, blah. We don't have enough unlocked for those other things yet. But why not? There are warp-in friends, right? We can make it work. I like that idea. So I assume that that warp-in ability is eventually going to get modulated to have other things, right? Because if it's just ranged warriors and melee warriors, then these things like the Immortal that we're picking, or the Sentry that we're picking, they don't matter, do they? They don't matter in the slightest. We'll never get to have some Tal'Darim guys on tier 1. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. I feel like I have been clearing this mission manually a lot recently. And this, unless we get a cloaked guy, this is just going to be a continuation of that. We might get... Yeah, okay, so we don't get any new units. Is there another thing over here? We're gonna get 7 now. It just keeps going. Every time that Violet gives me an update, it's just another one. We'll use the DTs on defense, and we will use the warriors on offense. I don't think the Disruptor is going to be a particularly great unit in the aggressive sense, or the defensive, really. Because it's really that anti-mechanical build, and that there's just not a whole lot of value from that right here against the Zerg. Definitely really good against the Terran, definitely really good against the Protoss, but not here. So I think that we're going back to our bread and butter Guardian Firehawk, which Guardian Firehawk sounds like a superhero. It's like, oh, did you see the new Guardian Firehawk movie? Oh, it looks so sweet. I don't know, man. Ever since Avengers Endgame, the MCU has just really been going downhill. No, man. Guardian Firehawk is going to be great. Oh, yeah. Absolutely love Guardian Firehawk. What's your opinion on Guardian Firehawk? Do you think that it's a good series? Do you think that they need to get a little bit more modernized? There's a lot of different takes. All right, I'm going to get a total of 3 Noxen here, and then we're going to hopefully have enough energy, because these are less energy dense to build, though they are cheaper as well. I don't know how to do the Nexus thing. Well, I know how to do it, but I don't know how to min-max it. Probably need to toss down a Guardian right now. We just want to avoid hitting that max energy. Don't hemorrhage anything. One thing that's actually very nice is if you do the starting supply in this and you go for Nexus early, then you end up with so much supply. You don't have to build pylons for a very long time, which is great because pylons don't really help you. You get the ability to warp in, which is definitely good, but besides that, it's not like the greatest thing. You don't need to build infrastructure or anything like that. Oh no! If only we had invulnerable shields and a million Dark Templar. We also just macro up really fast. I really should just never get gas geysers until I have my Nexuses up and just focus purely on minerals every single time, because that'll just get me more and more money. Because I can just, you know, chain build the probes out of 3 Nexuses, which is insane. And then I have no value for them. Another thing that I'm going to try to make better use of throughout this campaign is these gateways. I would like to get better with them because they are very good, and I need to be utilizing that. I still don't know what to do with my Chronos. That is one of the things that I'm having a very tough time. Oh gosh, that is the sequel. I think that this is a good enough army. I just needed to make sure I had some diversity in my forces. And then we're going to start moving. These are armor, yes. So the Guardians are going to do massive amounts of damage to them. We need a couple Firehawks to help with the Zerglings. And then I actually have an idea. Oh, ow. Come on over. Ow, okay. Grant not playing well today. This is fine. First game of the day never counts. So we can use that to restore our shields. We're going to move up and we're going to grab that Solarite real quick. And we're back down to a single interloper. Oh, that took a long time to kill, didn't it? We definitely need bigger Guardian energy.
Initiating. Of course.
Activate the shield on the Guardians. Push on forward. Oh, the Guardian got nerfed. It used to do 25 versus armor. Now it is down to 20. Okay, so this area usually a bunch of stuff comes in. But can we just... Oh, we need vision for it. Can you jump up here? No, okay. Vision required, but what if... There we go. Seems like a strat to me. Then we only have to deal with one of the spines at a time. Makes it much, much easier to engage. Don't worry about it, Vorzun. We're gonna get this. And now we have an easy way for all the Guardians to come in. I'm gonna have to get a couple more of these Firehawks because I need to be able to hit the air. Niduses are gonna... Oh, you know what? We have the grapple, so we're gonna own these Niduses. Oh, I put the shield up, but there's a Firehawk there. Uh-oh. Ooh. That's not good. Well, that was not the best clear I could have ever done.
This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. We need the Firehawks. We need to punish these guys. I hate StarCraft 1 Queens. They're one of my least favorite units. They just always, they get me. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did not notice that. Well, I lost a couple Firehawks. They really need to be together in tandem. Wow, this mission is a lot harder with the forces we have right now. Like, I'm feeling this one. The pressure is on. Okay, shields up. Knock all these down. I'm glad that we went here later on. I'm gonna have to go back to the heal hut, but the heal hut means that we're gonna lose progress. We gotta do what we gotta do, though. We're committed. Okay, you guys in here. You guys in here. Everybody gets healed up. Then everybody evacuates. Because remember, our forces get worse as they take more damage. Their shield regeneration gets better and stuff, but their attack power is diminished. And we're going to need to be able to hit pretty hard to bust through these enemies quick enough to get to the end. How many Firehawks? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Firehawks right now. I think that's fine. And we want to just focus on Guardians after that because they're the tanky, they're the anti-armored, and armor really is the problem a lot of the time. I'm going to try one of those shield batteries. Right here. Shields up. Uh-oh. I need those. That's pretty rude. Okay, we took this guy down. Make sure the Guardians are in the front. The shield battery guy is enormous. It's hard to properly state how much of an impact he makes. We need to be using him on all the big fights. It's just tough because in a pushing scenario, it is a lot harder to constantly deploy. They're expensive. I might need to warp in disruptors just to spend my gas. One thing I'm kind of finding is we might just need one gas geyser constantly. There's no reason to get a second one right now with what we have. Okay, that's gonna die. Though, actually, now that I think about it, I could be wrong. It could just be that there's a lot of gas on the floor I've been picking up. I don't want to mess myself over. I'm frightened that I'm gonna mismanage my economy and I'm gonna die. I'm really just frightened in general on this mission. Yup. Because that's spawning. We don't have time to kill this base, unfortunately.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Guardians?
Reporting for
Yeah,
action.
the objective's on red HP now.
The conduit has sustained significant damage. Artanis, you
Put our
must
guys
stop
inside.
the
One thing that's
Thrasher.
kind of cool is that units who are damaged in this, because they get weaker, they run slower. And that means that when you're just running your stuff around, the weaker units tend to end up in the back, which actually increases their survivability. That's a cute little thing that makes life a little bit easier.
Got freedom. Yes, sir.
1000 HP. We're going to have to turbo clear after this.
Flight plan is locked.
Shields up. Dive in. Target. I think I'm using too many shields at once. I need to be better with them. Just whoever is actually being hit needs to be the one that is shielded. Move in. Protect it. 720, huh? Kill the battery. Good.
Another Thrasher fell.
Now, the Thrashers are more important than the objectives right now, so I'm just going to go for them. There's going to be one more Thrasher in the top, I think. Maybe there's two? There could be two.
Full speed.
But either way, it is keep clearing this way, ignore this objective, ignore the first objective because they don't matter. There we go. Manually shielding is definitely better.
Full speed.
Grab this money. Might as well grab the bonus while we're here.
Got freedom.
Just having additional warpins is great.
We are
And I am
recovering the last
supply
solar
capped.
reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
That's bad.
Of course.
Firehawks in the back. They're too vulnerable. And Guardians in the guard. There's an Ultra. Ultra is the most important thing to kill. Oh, this is a stressful mission. I'm really afraid I'm not going to make it. Maybe I'll pull back for a sec. Do some more warp-ins.
Reporting for action.
Oh, if this mission is this hard, the next mission is going to be insane as well, isn't it?
Initiating. Of course.
Now I have these shields because I only used some of them in the previous fight. Allows the bust here to be a lot easier to do.
Initiating.
And then we got to wait for our shields. We're going to pull guys out slowly to engage them in small groups.
Full speed.
That's an attack wave. We have to deal with this attack wave separately.
Engaging liberation.
Good. I didn't use too many shields, but I need to make sure I use the shields on the ones that are about to die.
Slay the Thrasher, quickly.
I'm trying for it, Zune.
Position.
It's scary. I'm going to shields up, dive, and take it down. I know this is real scary, and we're probably going to lose this army. Oh, we got to make tactical decisions here. Yeah, we did a little spec ops operation. Hey, we got the stuff. The shield battery is so good. I love deploy shield battery. This is like one of my favorite abilities. This is way better than deploy pylon or warp and reinforcements. It's much more interesting.
Incoming liberation.
One more. Take it out. And we're done. Well, we're not done. We actually have to go kill the objectives in a really weird order now.
Liberation.
But that's okay.
To position.
While we're waiting, we can make some
Secure the
friends
second launch bay.
Well done.
and send those friends to murder some people with +1 range.
We have
Oh, did they have 7 range before? I thought it was 6.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Good job, Dragoon. Well, I can't make that anymore. I guess it's because I have Only 10 supply. Maybe it is well designed and you can't actually use it if you don't have the full supply available. There's a lot of abilities that are, like, if you use warp and reinforcements, as long as you have one open supply, you can use it. But this one does appear to require you to have all the supply available. At least I think that's what was happening. Yeah, I'm trying to hit the hotkey. That's cool. Once again, taking a issue in the base campaign and fixing it. Though it was... Huh? Do I need even more? Okay. Oh, well, we're going to lose the supply now. There we go. See, the thing about the Whirling Zealots is they're actually really good if they're free. If you can just get a bunch without having to pay for them, I actually think that they're better than the other Zealot variants. Oh, I'm capped at 150 supply. Oh, that is not something that I noticed before.
Commander.
Because I definitely just built a bunch of pylons. Interesting. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get as big of a death army as I initially thought. That is another Special Forces thing. That makes sense. Like Nova, as the character in co-op, it's capped to 100 because of Special Forces design. 150 does feel... That's very limiting here.
Commander.
Cool. Okay. I'm getting more and more interested in these design decisions. Everything feels very clean here. Like, all the stuff
My people, Artanis.
just works, and I like that a lot. It makes it much easier to play the game. It's really cool. All right. Let's check if we have any more upgrades available. And we will see. Allows Warp and Reinforcements to deploy 2 robotic support units, replacing 2 melee warriors. So this gives nothing as a default. It replaces 2. It's not in addition. Or increases the starting energy of robotic units by 50. I think robotic support units would be pretty nice to have. Because if we're going to use these on the defense, then having shield restoration abilities seems very legitimate to me. We can go to the War Council.
Cloaked warriors are now
YOLO, I love the Avenger now. He's my new best friend after shields only. All right, my friends. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Legacy of the Void. Forzun, shush. Thank you. It's my turn to talk. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Legacy of the Void, Special Forces mod made by Violet. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.